Welcome in everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day. I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, we're keeping it pared down, not doing any Shin-chan because that could be a big time investment. Instead, we're doing an article on Yasashi Asahi Shimbun that appears to be about a toucan. So, let's get into it. Kobe City no 水族館 aquarium, right? Yeah, aquarium. Now here's the question. Do we have this on Anki? I don't know. Let's check. Zui Zoku. Oh, nice. Okay. But, there we go. Sui. There it is. Sui Zoku Kan. Sui Zoku Kan. No. Okay, well, there we go. Aquarium. And nothing else, right? Yeah, okay. Add. Zuzokan. Okay, so at the Kobe Aquarium, are talking about the Kobe Aquarium, Oni Ohashi no aisho o bosho shite masu. Okay. I don't know what this big long katakana word is. I'm guessing it's toucan. Oni, ogre demon. Well, I thought, okay, so this is not part of the whole main word. Ohashi is toucan. Okay, so it's a demon toucan? Okay. But Ohashi.
Ohashi.
Yeah, Ohashi is toucan. Alright, let's get Ohashi in here. Not one I've done before, so this is a new one. Ohashi. Ohashi. And you know what? Ohashi. Just for the sake of it. Okay. Toucan. Look at that. Toucan. Okay. And then Aisho. I mean, that's love. So what is this? Pet name, nickname, term of endearment. Ah, okay. Admire, name. Okay. So a lovely name. Okay. Neat. Well, that's also a new thing. Aisho. Aisho. Okay. Aisho. Aisho. Yep, there we go. Aisho. Pet name. Nickname. Term of endearment. Different deer. Okay. Alright. 募集してます。募集 recruitment してます. Okay. So the Kobe aquarium, toucan's pet name was selected, essentially. Selection, recruitment, invitation, flotation, raising of funds. So, oh, they're taking requests for the pet name of this demon toucan, the Oni Ohashi. Okay. Boshu. Boshu. Okay. We've made it through the title. We've got 3 new words. Wonderful. Boshu. Yep. Boshu. Okay. Recruitment. Invitation. selection, advertisement. Okay. Then we have our raising of funds, subscription. Okay, and then flotation of loans, which I don't know what that means in English, but okay. You can float a loan, I guess. Oh, I guess no. Is that how you would say to give someone money? I don't think so. Okay. Well, anyway, so it looks like they're trying to get letting people submit pet names for the toucan. Okay, let's look through this. Minami America no tori. Okay, South American bird. Oni ohashi ga, the toucan, ga hyogoken Kobeshi no Go. Wait, I don't know where this is. Where is this prefecture? Local prefecture. Oh, it's that one. Right. I mean, yeah, that's where Kobe is right there. So I guess I should have known. Okay. Okay. Hyogoken Kobe-shi no Minato-yama 水族館 にやってきました. Okay. So, a South American bird, the toucan, to Kobe City's aquarium at the Minatoyama, which I assume is just the name of it. Yeah, just the name of the aquarium. Ni yatte kimashita. So, yatte kimashita. Yatte kuru. To come along, to come around, to turn up, to arrive at where they're at. Which makes sense. So they're saying this toucan has come along to the aquarium here. So to arrive at the present. Okay. Yatte kuru is got to be very similar to like shite kuru, right? But I mean, listen. Technically, I have not seen that combination before, so let's do this one too. Yatte kuru. Yatte kuru. I don't think we need a batch of hiragana up there for this one. Yatte kuru. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Click. Okay. To come along, to turn up, to arrive at the present. Okay, yatte kuru. At. So, arrived at at Kobe City's aquarium, a South American bird, the toucan. Okay. 鬼お箸は大きくて、あざや花オレンジ色のくちばしが特徴の鳥です。Okay. 大きくて、big Aza. Oh, azayaka. Okay, azayaka is a not adjective. Okay. So, a large, vivid orange, orangey colored mouth, but kuchibashi must be beak. I'm assuming kuchibashi must mean beak. All right. We are getting a ton of new words here. This is great. Azayaka.
Azayaka.
Okay, azayaka. Vivid, bright, brilliant, flesh clear, skillful, 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 adroit. They're just making up words now. Okay. Aza yaka. Aza yaka. Here, let's move this down so I can see it. Yes. Okay. Azayaka. 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 Okay. Vivid. Bright, brilliant. It shows you how much overlap there are in terms when it's like, all right, this translates to roughly all of these, but not all of them at the same time. You know? Skillful, superb, magnificent. Okay, scent, I guess. And just fine. All right, there we go. Azayaka. Okay, so 大きくて鮮やかなオレンジ色. So this 色 here is color, hue. No, kuchibashi. Yep, kuchibashi is a beak, a bill. Yep, it's what we thought. Kuchibashi. Wonderful. Kuchibashi. Okay, it says kana there, so typically uses kana. So we will just leave it as kana. Beak, bill. Bird mouth. There we go. Describing what a beak in bird is. Okay. Kuchibashi ga tokuchou, which is like a characteristic. Tokuchou no tori desu. So, it is a large, vivid, or orange-colored beaked characteristic bird. Yep, that's describing a toucan for sure. Minatoyama Suizokukan de wa Oniohashi no aishu namai. Ah, hey, look at them describing what it is. O boshu shitemasu. So they are doing a selection for the name of the toucan. Okay. Tenjijitsu no QR code kara. Tenjijitsu. Tenji is like an exhibition slash display. So Tenjijitsu is like cage, I guess? Like, because you're putting, it's like a room that it's on display. I'm not sure. Oh, just exhibition room. All right, fair enough. Just add the word room to it. Okay. No QR code から応募で応募できます。応募, application entry. Okay. So let's add in. We can do tenjijitsu on there. Tenjishitsu. I said tenjijitsu there. Tenjishitsu. Tenjijitsu. This is close to being one that we don't do hiragana with, but tenjijitsu. Exhibition room. Display room. Add, and then of course our obo. Yep. Obo. Entry. Here, let's move it over here. Entry. Application. And we need to put entry and then in there competition, raffle, etc. Okay. Enlistment. Okay. Mobile. Add. From the QR code, you're able to put an entry, and the QR code is inside of the room there. 締め切りは5月10日日曜日です。締め切り the deadline? Uh-huh. Okay. Here's how we got to that, okay? Let's see if they show. Shimi tying up end conclusion. Yep, and then the kiru right here. Uh-huh. To close up, to shut up, to cut off because a deadline has expired. So it is a deadline. Uh-huh. Oh, I love when you can see this and this go together and you're like, this? And it makes sense. Oh, I love that. Okay. So let's do shimekiru and shimekiri as well. So we'll do both of them. Shime me kiri. Oh, so they're doing it like that here. Note, usually shime kuru. But they're saying it can be like that as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's a okay. Shime kiri. Boop. Shime kiri. Deadline. Anything else we should say? Deadline, closing, cutoff. Yeah, sure. Cutoff. Closing. Door, window, sure. Although we already have like 5 bajillion words for that. Cofferdom. Sorry, 1 second here. The temporary watertight enclosure. Gotcha. Okay. Not going to bother with that one. I hopefully am never talking about cofferdoms. And then it as verb, which that is very, very, very common to have it be ba 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 ru, and then the noun form of it is ba 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 di on there. We see that a bunch. Shimekuru, shimeku, kiru, shimekiru. Okay, and then to close up, to shut up. So like to close up a shop, I guess, would be a thing. Yeah, like last call. So all of this right here is them shouting last call. But they're saying rasto call. No. Rasto order. Okay. I assumed it was going to be call. And then as soon as I saw this, I started reading and saying the wrong thing. I just made an assumption. Okay. Rasto order を締め切るしていた。できました。抱きました。Okay, so they say this is gonna be your last chance to order stuff before you're cut off. And it's the same as shouting last call, even though it's not just shouting last call, but that's okay. To close up, to shut up, e.g. behind doors. Boop. To cut off because of a deadline. Okay. To close off. Yeah, I think we're good there. Okay. So they got until the 10th to vote. Okay. Getting through this, I'm just fine. All right. 港山水族館は今はなくなった小学校を改造して2022年にオープンしました。Okay, well, now なくなった小学校 So shogaku is an elementary school. Nakunatta can be to pass away, but also to be lost, to be missing, to run out. Yeah, like, so are they saying that, 改造して remodeling? So, the, wait, what is this saying here? So they're opening after remodeling in 2022. But what does that have to do with the loss of a? Okay, this is one of those ones where I know all the words, but I'm a little confused as to what it actually means here. Sometimes it's the opposite, where you get the gist of it, but you don't really know what it's saying necessarily. Uh, what the words technically mean, but you get the gist of it. And sometimes you know what the words technically mean, but you don't get the gist of it. Uh, well, here, you know what? We only got the one article, so let's throw it into DIPL just to get an idea here. Minatoyama Aquarium opened in 2022 after being converted from a former elementary school. Really? Okay. Open shimashita is pointing at 2022. 2022 remodeled a. So this nakunatta shogakko. Nakunatta to be not occur anymore. Be lost, to disappear, to be used up. It's being used to be like a closed elementary school. So they're saying, not as for now, a used up elementary school was remodeled in 2022 and opened as this. Okay. I don't know if I would have ever got to that with the way these words are set up here. So, 亡くなった小学校. なくなった小学校 is saying a closed elementary school. Yeah, all right, a former elementary school is what they're going with. Okay. Okay. Anyways, Netai okay. Agame. What? Giant tortoise. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Zogame. Elephant tortoise, I guess? Because that's elephant.
So,
Yeah. And Kame is so they're calling it elephant tortoise. Okay. So Nittai Gyo, which this is like tropical fish, because Gyo is fish, Nittai is the tropics. It's a hot band, Nittai. So although I hadn't seen Nettai Gyo before, I'd seen Nettai, I'd seen Gyo. So Nettai Gyo makes sense. And you know what? I am okay with putting words on here that make sense, but we don't have yet. Nettai Gyo. Nettai Gyo. There you go. Nettai Gyo. Nettai Gyo. Okay. Tropical fish. Nice. Okay, tropical fish. Add. And should we add elephant tortoise? Sure. Why not? Why not add elephant tortoise? Zolgame. And I'll do this just for the fun of it. Giant Us. That's not how you spell tortoise. I was close-ish. Giant tortoise. Literally, elephant turtle. Okay. All right. Okay. So tropical fish and a giant tortoise. Kawauzo. Kawauzo. Otter. Okay.
カワウソ
Kawauso. Yeah. Otter. Kawauso. Kawauso. Okay, we're getting all sorts of creatures here. This is fun. Kawauzo. 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 Otter. Japanese river otter. Okay, yeah, so just otter. No, I didn't see anything. Yeah, okay. Kawa uzo nado. Uso nado. Uh-oh, uso. Browse. Otter. Not lottery, otter. Okay, there we go. There you go. Fixed it. Fixed it. Don't worry, it's fixed. Kawa uso nado yaku 200種類の生き物の展示してます。So they are displaying of these tropical fish, tortoises, and otters and whatnot, approximately 200 types. So yaku here is approximately 200, 200 shuri, which is our variety types. Ikimono is just living thing, so creatures, animals, yep. But not doubutsu, huh? Not doubutsu, instead ikimono. I've never seen ikimono before, but looking at the word, we have life and then thing, living thing. So able to figure that one out. So they're displaying approximately 200 types of creatures, from tropical fish to giant tourists and even otters and whatnot, and things like that. Okay. Ikimono, I think, is a new word. Maybe the reason I recognized it so quickly is because I had seen it before, but who knows. Ikimono. Okay. Ikimono. No. Okay. Well, I actually don't think we need the hiragana here. So copy, paste. We'll put it down here as a reminder, but ikimono. Living thing. Creature. Animal. Okay. Okay, so they're displaying around 200 different types of tropical fish, giant tortoises, and otters and whatnot. Okay. And apparently toucans now, which I guess sort of makes sense. They're from the tropics too, sure. Oni ohashi wa Minami America no nettai uri ni ite kudamono o mi ya konchu o tabemasu. Okay, so konchu is a fancy word for bug, insect. This right here, by itself, means bug, insect as mushi. But sometimes I see konchu. What is konchu like the more proper name? Like, well, the scientists, they would call them konchu. But the laymen, they would say mushi. Like, is that what's going on? I don't know. But Let's work through the whole sentence before we worry about the very end here. So, as for the toucan, South American nette urin. So rainforest, right? The South American rainforest, urin, rainforest, which did not know that word, but rain forest, I was able to put two and two together there. So Nettai Urin is the tropical rainforest, right? So let's add those because that's going to be fun, easy ones right there. So uh, I didn't know it was going to be pronounced Urin, but that's neat. Nettai Urin. Nettai. Why? Wait. Why? Oh, I'm dumb. Dang it. Okay. Net. Nope. Nettai Urin. There we go. Nettai Urin. Uh, if I do. What is it? Is it this? No. Okay. Nettai. I'm gonna remember the fact that there's a small tsu there. Nettai. Nettai Urin. Urin. Okay. Tropical rainforest. And before we add that, I'm just going to copy this, add, paste, and rainforest. Because I'm not going to take the time for both. Okay, so as for toucans, South American rainforest Nite, they lived in the South American tropical rainforest. Kudamono no mi, so fruit seeds, fruit pits, and bugs o tabimasu. So it ate the pits of fruit, because kudamono is fruit, mi is not jitsu, mi. Which it is weird that it's the same thing, but fruit, nut, seed, in broth, pieces of meat also can be content. Okay. 4月27日、月曜日から展示を始め。So it began on the 27th. 人に慣れさせるため。Oh, in order to get used to people, しばらくは平日の午後1時から2時の間に公開します。Ah, okay. So let's work through this one. We have shibaraku, for a moment, for a little while. Shibaraku wa, so for a little while. Heijitsu, which is just the weekdays, on weekdays. No, gogo are afternoons from the 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock period. Kokai shimashita, which is opening to the public. So they're saying that they're, in order to get it used to humans staring at it like, a zoo, they have it open for an hour in the afternoon. Okay. From the 27th of last month. Okay. Kokai, I think we have, because it looked familiar and I understood what it was asking, but there's a chance that that's just because we've had similar things before. Kokai. Kokai. Really? Okay. Opening to the public. Now this is very much a fluff piece style report slash news bulletin, but that means we get words that we wouldn't get reading about murders and forest fires and bear attacks all the time, which is what you get a lot of time. It's the world news that's worth writing about tends to not be the funnest to read about. Disclosure as well, huh? Okay. All right, final little paragraph here. 港山水族水族館は年中無休です。年中無休です。年中 is throughout the year. 無休 nobody? What? Oh, no rest. No rest. So operating 365 a day. So throughout the year, no rest. Open every year, every day. Ah, okay. Oh, and here they literally explain it. Yasumi wa arimasen. There's no days off. Ah, okay. Nenju mukyu. Nenju mukyu.
年中無休
Okay, calm down, lady. He sounds very mad at me. Nenju mukyu. All of it makes sense. Nothing's like weird about that. That's cool. Nenju mukyu. Okay. I'm not used to this being pronounced Q, so we are going to put hiragana up here. Even though the rest of it totally get. The other three totally get. Nenju. Yep. Mukyu. Nenju mukyu. Nenju mukyu. Okay. Operating every day of the year. Year round with no days off. Okay. Neat. 空いてる時間は午前10時から午後6時です。Okay. So 空いてる時間。空いてる opening period. So essentially the time that it's open. Because 空いてる is doing that thing where it's like, okay, we opened it and it stays open for this period from 10 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. Nothing weird there. 入場するにはお金がかかります。So they're taking money to 入場. This is place. And this is enter. 入場するにはOh, at the entrance they take money. Yeah, the entrance to a place. And it can take suru. So this is saying that they take money, because this is kakaru, to take a resource. Okay, so they take a resource. As for the entrance, they take money. So in order to enter, they take money. New Joel. New Joel. New Joel. New Joel. Yep, okay. Nothing. Actually, we should be able to do that one without it. New Joel. Oh. And let's do this. Just entrance, entering, admission. Okay. Nothing to that. Entrance. Entering. Admissions. Let's do that. Okay. So like the oh, I forgot to put sudo on there. Okay. Browse. Entrance. There we go. Okay. Space. Sudo. There you go. Just to show that it can take sudo and become verb. Okay. So they take money at the entrance. 高校生以上、1120円。小中学生、 uh, 600円。幼児300円です。They're saying high school students and up are 1,200 yen. 小中学生, which is elementary through middle school students, it's both at once, are 600. Yoji. What is yoji? Young child toddler. Ah. Okay. Child over 1, but not yet of school age. Okay. Yoji. I have not seen this word, I don't think. Yoji. 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 Yo. G. Okay. Yoji. Stupid. Okay. Toddler. Young child. All right. Well, that article actually went fairly smoothly. Took a while, but it's mostly because we had to look up a bunch of new words. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Doesn't um I did click add all those times, right? Huh. Well, I'll figure that out. But anyways, we got a bunch of new words. Not any new grammar there. Everything was kind of what we expected, but that was awesome. I'm very happy for that. We got quite a few new words. We got aquarium, we got pet name, vivid, things like that. That was awesome. Anyways, hopefully you got some new words as well. A bit of review, or at the very least 40 minutes of entertainment. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you again for another daily Japanese study video. I'll see you later. Goodbye.